Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you all are fine, staying safe at your home. Friends, today we are going to discuss some important MCQs of physics for NTSC. So without delay, let's get started. Our first question is, in the given figure, acceleration and deceleration is 5 meter per second square and the average velocity during the motion is 20 meter per second. Then the value of t, we have to find the value of time. So before that friends, we need to join some lines of this graph, that is joining these edges, and one more we have to joining this to form a triangle. So for what we have joined this, we have to find the value of, here we can see value of u. Our initial velocity is equal to 0 and we have to find the value of v. And so for finding the value of v, we will use the equation of motion. Equation of motion states that v is equal to u plus at. U is 0, acceleration is 5, taking time as t. We will get velocity, final velocity is equal to 5t. And in question it is given that average velocity is 20 meter per second, and that is equal to distance, total distance or displacement upon total time. And according to the graph, the total time is 25 seconds. Now we have to, and we have one more formula for distance, or we can say displacement, that is area of the velocity time graph. What will we get? We will get distance, area of two triangles plus area of rectangle, that is 2 into half into t into 5t plus 25 into 2 times t, because 1t is utilized here and 1t is here. So the gap between these will be the length of the rectangle, that is equal to 25 minus 2t. That will be equal to 25 minus 2t. So after solving this, we will get a quadratic equation, t square minus 25t plus 100. So we will get two values of t, 5 and 20. So we cannot take the value of t as 20 because we have to take the minimum value, and also it is not possible that here is 20 and here is the maximum value 25. So the correct option is option number B, time is equal to 5 seconds. Moving to our next question. If a Hg barometer is placed on the surface of moon, friends, it is given surface of moon, main point to be noted, then height of Hg column. It is asking that height of Hg column, and we know that moon, it doesn't have any atmosphere, so there will be no atmospheric pressure. So the height of the Hg column will be 0, and our option number 4 is correct. So friends, moving on to question number 3. Number of images formed by convex lens given below. How many images it will follow? Friends, it will form two images, one above the principal axis and one below the principal axis. We will get two images. Moving on to, so our option number second is correct in third question. Moving on to our next question, that is sound can be heard from long distances at night due to, friends, we can hear sounds coming from very long distances at night. So it is caused due to the phenomenon of refraction. It is caused due to the phenomenon of refraction. How? See, in daytime, warmer area is lesser than the cooler, and cooler is in the upward. So the sound travels very slowly, and here cooler becomes downward and warm becomes upward. So there will be reflection of sound waves. So we can hear betterly. We can hear sound in a better way and from long distances at night due to the refraction of sound. Moving on to our next question. A small spherical ball of mass m is used to as the bob of pendulum. The work done by the force of tension on its displacement is work done first. The same ball is made to roll on a frictionless table. The work done by the force of normal reaction is W2. Again, the same ball is given positive charge G and made to travel with the velocity V in direction of a magnetic field B. The work done by the force experienced by the charged ball is W3. If the displacement in each case are the same, we have option number 1 is W1 is equal to W2 and is equal to W3. This is our third option. And friends, our second option is W1 is greater than W2 and W2 is greater than W3. And first option is W1 is less than W2 and W2 is less than W3. So we have these three options, and our fourth option is that they cannot be related by any of the equation. So friends, in this that of we know work done is Fs cos of theta, and if F is perpendicular to S, then the theta will be equal to 90 degree and the work done will become 0 degree. So in the first case, tension is produced in the string, and we know that tension is always perpendicular to the motion of bob. So theta will become 0, and friends, our first work done will be equal to 0. And also normal reaction, ball displaces, and the ball will be displaced, and where will be perpendicular to the direction of motion it will be displaced from the friends normal. So again our work done second will be 0. Then the charged ball, it will trace what will be, it will trace its circular path and will move in the direct region of its own magnetic field, and the magnetic field on the charged ball and that displacement of that ball, or we can say bow, they are always perpendicular to each other. So again our work done 3 will be equal to 0. So friends, option number third, that all the work done are equal to each other and they are 2 equal to 0. Option number third is correct. Moving on to our next question. A crown made up of gold and copper weighed 210 gram in air and 198 gram in water. Find the weight of gold in crown is. And we have given a density of gold that is equal to 9.3 gram per centimeter cube, and density of copper that is given 8.5 gram per centimeter cube. So friends, we will suppose the volume of gold be Vg and volume of copper be Vc, and we know we have given, what have we given, total weight of this crown in air. Total weight, what do we have? Weight is equal to density into volume, weight of our mass that is equal to density into volume. So we have total weight of both the elements. So adding their both, 19.3 into volume of gold and 8.5 into volume of copper. And friends, we this point is to be noted. This is very main point, that buoyancy force in water, it results in loss of 12 gram. So buoyancy force is equal to 12 gram into g, because here acceleration is due to gravity, and taking the value of g as 9.8 meter per second square. Buoyancy force will become volume of gold plus volume of copper into g, means acceleration due to gravity, and that is equal to 12 gram. And this becomes a second equation, Vg plus Vc is equal to 12 gram. And after solving this both equation, this is our first equation and this is our second equation, we will get volume of gram be 10 and volume of gram copper be a volume of gold be 10 and volume of copper be 2. Then the weight of gold, what will it become? Its volume and into its density, and that is equal to 193 gram. So friends, our option number 1 is correct. Moving on to our next question, or you can say last question. A tuning fork is excited by striking it with a padded hammer. What would be the nature of the vibration executed by the prongs as well as the system of fork respectively? And the reference direction, what do we have to use? Propagation of the sound wave. We have to use this direction as reference. So friends, when this tuning fork, this is excited by this padded hammer, this one, when this is excited by this padded hammer, the air molecules vibrate. Here are some air molecules. They will vibrate from its mean position. Where will they move? They move to the direction of turning from its stack. This is the nature of the vibration of the fork and this stem of this tuning fork, and the vibration of the prongs, they will both produce the vibration of which type of nature? Longitudinal vibrations. So option number first, both vibrate longitudinally, that is correct option. So friends, this was our last question. I hope you liked the video.